actually, either he walks or somebody dies is a good segue to our next topic. Because
we have topics on this show?
Yeah, we got to talk about Madam Web.
Oh, good. This is the savior.
All right.
The savior.
Anybody with anything positive, and since Jared is the king of terrible Spider-Man takes, take it away. You must have something positive.
Okay. Okay. Pause. First of all, if you think my love of Miles and his suit is my craziest Spider-Man take, you should see the group chat I'm in with other like Star Wars podcasters, because they ring me daily for how I defend Spider-Man 3, in particular New Goblin. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about Madam Web. New Goblin, one of the best parts of that movie. I love that suit.
You only like it for the Looney Tunes sounds.
I love the fight. No, I don't just like it for the Looney Tunes sounds. That outfit is sick as hell. I love everything about New Goblin.
I'm not gonna lie, because even the Spider-Man 3 video game, I tried to unlock him. I never forget that.
I like the game more than the actual movie.
Okay, so first of all, New Goblin writes. Okay, I'm just gonna plant that flag real quick. New Goblin should have been the villain of Madam Web. No, I think that there's something charming.
No, choose your words carefully right now.
What?
Remember when I defended Morbius saying it could be good, it could be good? No, don't.
Wait, who said Morbius could be good?
Remember, I was like, well, this has the potential to actually do something, and then...
Didn't you say a name and I?
Okay, hold on. I think somebody else backed me up on X-Men Apocalypse as well, but that was a... Oof. I'd rather take the Morbius L, honestly.
I think you're just covering for Nick.
I might be. Yeah. All right, Jared, explain yourself.
There's something quaint and charming about the Madam Web trailer.
Because it looks like it comes from 2008.
You're right. I agree. There's like it. I don't know what to make of this movie, aside from the fact that I don't think it'll be very good. But like, it's already like I went into Morbius fully like, this is gonna be cheeks. This is gonna be cheeks. There's no version of this that is good. But I will see it for the lulz and because I want to talk about it on my podcast for the Morbin clicks.
See, I can't remember. I saw like, because there's obviously international trailers, right? And I can't remember which location got the trailer to Madam Web, but somebody sent me a thing being like, they're using this as a promotion. And it says, from the writers of Morbius comes Madam Web. And I was like, you should probably not put this anywhere on this thing. This is a detriment to what you're trying to do.
I'm going to assume because Morbius is a vampire, it's the European.
It has to be. It has to be some like Romania or somewhere that it was.
Yeah. Transylvania. No. But no, I will happily be going to see Madam Web, not expecting much. And again, this is part of why I brought up the email thing earlier, is that this is just such a beautiful full circle moment that I get to talk to you guys about the Madam Web trailer in 2023. When I was like,
wasn't this movie part of the emails as well?
Yeah, it was talked about.
Yeah, it was this, Secret Agent May.
The Sinister Six or whatever they wanted to do.
Guys, I'm excited for Madam Web. It has I'm sorry. This trailer had so much more personality than Morbius.
I mean,
and I'm
no way.
And
I mean, when you have a movie with Jared Leto and Matt Smith, that's not difficult.
Oh, shut up. But no, I'm gonna give the movie its day in court.
Oh, it's definitely gonna have its day in court when some sort of lawsuit or something happens due to like money laundering.
Yeah, me.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna be like, I spent money on a ticket. I'm taking you out of court.
Now, when I say it's day in court, this movie will probably be represented by like one of Alex Jones's lawyers. This movie will be represented by Norm Pattis. But it still deserves a day in court. That was a joke for 5 people. And 2 of them are on this podcast right now. But But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot. My expectations are on the floor.
Uh,
It can't be worse than Morbius.
It's-
It
I
can't be
think it
worse
would
than
be their
Morbius.
best movie
No.
they've done.
I'm just after everything. It's like, especially with the rumors, if it is true, I'm done with like Sony superhero movies because of
With the SPUMCS.
yeah, because like
Spunk.
if what it is true is that they're trying to retrofit like Venom in Spider-Man mythos as the central character. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not. Gonna
Oh,
work.
you going off the Mpreg stuff, like Venom, whatever that was?
So
Yeah.
okay, so there was actually at this point probably like 2.5-year-old leak that was like, hey, here's everything that happens in Morbius. Hey, here's the Kraven trailer and and moments from the film, and then here's Madam Web, and Morbius was 100% on point. Kraven, it's not out, but the leaks, trailers, and all those shots are spot on to the leaks. And in those leaks, they were like, so Madam Web, yes, there's a fetus Peter Parker you're trying to protect. Yes, this is going to connect to Venom being the lethal protector of Peter Parker. It's like, kill me now. Just, no.
I just don't.
Venom 3 is gonna have a pregnant Venom. I'm gonna call it now.
'Cause, like, I just
I
just
love
don't,
this
like-
so much.
'cause, like, I don't know what they were going for. It's like they have a whole like they have their own versions of like
Tristan,
female-
the problem you have right now is right. You're forgetting that Rothman has huffed lead paint his entire life.
Oh, that's true.
He's all the boomers are now at that age where the lead paint is going to kick in, and it's going to kick in hard.
How
right?
much-
This is the result of that.
How much you want to bet Uncle Ben, who's in the trailer to Madam Web, is going to be like, hey, can you call my good friend? He's a cop. His name is Jefferson Morales. Hold on the camera. Like, it's...
So isn't it as well that it's Aunt May and Uncle Ben are the parents?
Yeah, apparently,
or
yeah.
something, right? That's the most egregious thing.
Dude, that's
Forget
so
everything else.
funny. This is so funny. I love it.
Who knew? Who knew that Sony was going to be like, you know what? Let's make the Parkers Targaryens. Amazing. We're just going to
no.
go in a completely different direction with this. Like,
And this is the bunch of movies that's apparently going to get merged in after Secret Wars.
Man, I hope Tom Holland really acts in his contract to kill him off in the next film. He's like, you know what?
I'm good, man. Like to me, it's just I don't know. Like, why would they put? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, what was like Sony thinking when that with their female spiders? Like all of them couldn't like hold their own movie, so they just like crammed all of them into one.
all of them.
I mean, you've seen the shambles box office numbers, of course not.
I am numb with giddy. Is the only way I can describe how I feel right now. That
The
is
best part
so
is-
funny. That is all so very funny. I'm gonna be there opening night.
Of course. I mean, I
See,
will.
my favorite thing is they established that symbiote multiversal hive mind. So Venom can literally just be the same in whatever universe and
Yeah.
whatever reality.
Yep.
You're always going to have this in the back of it.
Great.
Oh,
Just great.
gonna have that Venom talking to Tom Holland.
Yeah.
So, we got any closing thoughts on Madam Web? Does anybody have anything to say about this thing?
I wish the suits had actual white lenses.
Yeah, that's the thing that was bugging me the most too. I was like, well, why am I seeing their eyes?
Yeah.
It's like all of it is fine.
yeah.
Like for Sony, right? Like not in other comparisons. It's fine. I genuinely do think it's going to be their best one because it can't get much lower than Morbius. But
I mean,
I just wish the suits had white lenses.
Mhm.
well,
It's
that-
just weird.
That I
I
don't
hope
know why.
Sony loses that file. I don't want to see that movie.
I mean, you
They'll
wouldn't
upload to
be-
YouTube and just drop it all.
Yeah, they'll drop it on YouTube. But yeah, one thing is like I don't know what they're doing. Like, what were they trying to do with Ezekiel when that he had like
Oh.
a perfectly good
Bro, that's not even
suit?
Ezekiel. Oh my god.
That's not
See,
Ezekiel. That's like Sony's Elmer. Like, what the God damn, terrible. looking.
I can't. They really casted Spider-Man Lotus for this movie. It's honestly insane.
I'm just surprised there's 3 people here who know who Ezekiel Sims is.
All of us are here.
Like,
We're
let's
cursed.
not.
Hey, you're
forget-
talking to the guy who's been thumping his chest about how the only bad thing about the Spider-Verse movies is that the Inheritors aren't in it.
Sims isn't an inheritor, though, is he?
No, but he's like
No.
adjacent
No,
to that story.
Yeah,
He's a suck up to the Inheritors because he wanted to live.
Yeah.
Listen to you, bunch of
But he-
nerds.
The one thing he's done in the last 50 years is make silk, right? Let's not.
Yeah.
Well, he first tried
It's
that.
so funny that Silk
idea
isn't in
with-
the movie.
Yeah, it's like he first
Oh,
tried that.
no, Jared. Let's face reality. She's the post-credit scene.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Either that or she's,
She's
the
gonna
entire
walk
reason
out of
why-
her.
Spoilers,
She's gonna
man,
walk out of her
spoilers.
closet bunker and be like,
Spoilers.
"Hey, I think this has something to do with Spider-Man."
Oh, no. Middle of a random field.
I love this shit so much.
Silk is going to show up because it's supposed to be like a little baby Parker, right? He's going to be like, I guess
Oh.
by the end of the film, they're like, oh, there might be a, I don't know, jump or something, reveal like him 10 or 11 years old, connected to Venom. Silk is going to be like 19. It's going to be like the Annie Padme situation where she's like, hey, little boy. You're like,
Okay,
Oh,
okay, okay.
That is so
It's Sony.
Sony. I think
It's
I think
Sony.
they might pull that
Padme?
off.
Padme was 14 when he was 9 and she's 14. Do you think he's gonna
Yo.
marry her someday? Okay,
and
that's how old they
Sony's
were
going
in
to rip
Phantom
that
Menace.
off. Trust me. Trust me.
Aunt May gonna get bit by the spider, and that's how they're both.
Can we,
spider-
can, we,
no.
can we get Tom Hardy's Venom doing Anakin dialogue, please?
No.
I don't like high-pitched frequency noises. They're coarse
it'll
and
be great.
rough.
It'll be great. All right, let's stop
My
talking
new
about Madam
empire.
Web. Screw this movie. I'm done talking.
Eddie!
We wasted 12 minutes talking about Madam Web. That's way more than... Dude, the trailer for Madam Web got beat by What If Season 2. That's all you need to know.
I can't wait for What If Season 2.
That's...
Oh, I can.
I'm so
Yeah,
pumped.
I can.
Armin, listen, I don't want to. I know I've already admitted to the fact that I've ripped off so much of your format for the Nerd Academy. I want to make
Which is
one
funny
thing
because there is
clear.
none.
I just want to make one thing clear. If you keep letting out in public these bad MCU takes, I'm gonna have to usurp you. Like it's gonna be Darksaber style. I'm gonna have to face you in single combat. Now you're jacked, so I don't like my odds, but I might have to challenge you for the throne because I cannot believe you didn't like What If. I don't know
You
how
didn't
I
like What
didn't
If?
know that you didn't like.
It's a series of 2
Oh, hold
halves.
on, hold on. Is Ricardo going to pretend that he liked What If?
I like What If.
Yes.
The only
No.
my only problem was
No.
like the ending where it was just too jokey. Like, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good.
No.
Wow, I
The
guess
Watcher
we...
versus Ultron. You didn't like that?
It happened.
are some
Oh,
haters.
get out of here!
The whole of season 1 happened.
Yeah,
this
it
is me
happened.
looking at Armin's posts in like the Facebook group. I feel like Cobblepot and the Batman. That what are you showing me? Come on, like that's me. Armin's like Love and Thunder bad. What if bad? And I'm like, oh come on.
Yeah, but
Like,
Secret
get
Invasion
outta
worst.
here.
Secret Invasion is the worst. so
Secret
that's-
Invasion.
That's fair. There is officially a new bar.
Yeah, it
Listen,
is.
listen. As long as long as an MCU project doesn't end with the sitting president green lighting a genocide of an alien species and their earthbound protector being like, peace. You can't be worse. You can't be worse. You can be Madam Web. You know what you didn't do? Let the president say, hey, let's do pogroms to Skrulls. Like, as long as you don't do that, it can't be that bad.
You gotta step in the right direction. Oh, it's wild, but that is kind of like the bar. So, yeah, let's just move past this. I don't want to talk about Madam Web or anything.